somebody stands up, because I do know one thing, that in the Bible that God says that there are some of the Jews and Pharisees that say, here are these men over here preaching about Jesus Christ. And these men right here are coming around and they're causing trouble and everything. And one of the Pharisees stands up and says, wait, leave them alone. Because if they are for God, then God will be there and save them. But if they are not, they will be destroyed and they'll be put away. Well, let me tell you, I know that at the end of this, that we will stand. And even if we have to go public and make it a public church or whatever it has to be done, then that's what it'll be. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much. Thank you for taking the time to be here. Next speaker is Amanda Millian. Amanda. Good to see you.
Thank you for your time. I'm speaking on an unrelated agenda, well, non-agenda item, but hopefully one that will soon make it to the agenda. Last night I was asked two interesting questions. Why am I advocating for the city to move its money? Shouldn't the community banks and credit unions be the ones doing the work? Although I can only speculate in respect to why community banks or credit unions haven't pursued this, I would say the biggest reason is probably akin to how David viewed Goliath. The large banks have more money, more resources, larger workforce, etc. So small banks give up the fight before it's begun, forgetting that their biggest asset is also one the big banks cannot match, the community. The community banks can't decide just to close up shop and open up in another state or city just to save an operational cost. And their success is directly tied to the success of the community. They also tend to provide more loans to small businesses because, knowing the community, they are not restricted to a one-size-fits-all lending formula. I'd also like to address a concern from Stacy Langford of the Arizona Bankers Association used against moving our money, that small banks don't have the capacity to handle a large account like the city. I have two problems with this. First, the problem to me sounds like a great thing. Local job creation with local institutions, and there could be several of them. Secondly, this is community money, and the community should have a say in what's done with it. Especially if that benefits institutions which have no vested interest in developing the community and have engaged in predatory lending and speculative trading, to say the least. The people moved their money en masse on November 5th of last year to illustrate a point. We do not trust these big banks with our money, and the city should do the same. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I can't address that, but I will ask that this should be on the agenda. On the agenda, maybe give you time to about what our city's banking policy is and get a direction from the city council, get a staff recommendation, get a direction from the city council on our city banking policy. I'd like to know more about that. Thank you. Next speaker is Charles Parks. Parks.
I wanted to thank you for having this meeting at 5 o'clock. It makes it much easier for me to be here and for the chance to actually speak from there and the city council. I'm here to speak on the same items as Amanda. In my experience in small business, local banks have actually been what's actually taken the time to work with us to meet our needs, to actually find ways to keep us going through this recession. In my opinion, local banks tend to lend more to local business. They tend to work more with their situations. They tend to figure out more how to keep them going, how to meet their needs. So I would definitely support anything the city can do to get some of their money at least into the local banks, and hopefully that will get more lending going, get more jobs created in the city, which is something I think the city council's done a lot of work to improve. Thank you.
What's your business?
Oh, I work at Universal Insurance. It's a small local insurance agency. We do little niche markets.
And your email is firstfridayman@hotmail.com?
Correct.
I like it. All right, good. Thank you for coming down. Next speaker is Kevin Hangenhold. Kevin. Good to see you.
Good to see you as well. Thank you In keeping with the theme of advocating local businesses, I'm here to ask that the City of Phoenix divest from JP Morgan Chase in light of their unscrupulous business practices. Specifically, in November 2009, JP Morgan Chase and Company paid a $722 million settlement with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. That settlement ended an SEC probe into the sale of derivatives that pushed Alabama's most populous county to the brink of bankruptcy. The SEC alleged that JP Morgan made undisclosed payments to close friends of the Jefferson County Commissioners in exchange for a deal to underwrite the floating rate bonds for the city's county sewers and to provide interest rate swaps. JP Morgan then allegedly made up for those costs by charging higher interest rates on those swaps. Also in July of 2011, JP Morgan Chase agreed to pay a $228 million settlement to settle charges that had fraudulently rigged at least 93 municipal bond transactions in 31 states. Bonds for the Arizona Health Facilities Authority, as well as 2 series of City of Phoenix general obligation refunding bonds were among those illicitly manipulated. In light of this, I would like to request that the City of Phoenix bank with a community financial institution located here in Phoenix. Local banks engage in what is often called relationship banking. They get to know their customers and the local economy and use this information, which doesn't show up in credit reports, to inform their lending decisions. This enables local banks to successfully make loans to a broader range of businesses and individuals. It also allows them to make loans more wisely. In the first quarter of 2010 alone, giant banks had to write off 3.6% of their loans as delinquent. Credit unions and community banks only wrote off 1.1% and 0.9% respectively. I don't believe that the City of Phoenix, in good conscience, can bank with this organization. Furthermore, citing these examples, it's clear that we do so at our own peril. Therefore, I call upon this council to direct the city to move our money out of JP Morgan Chase and into local Phoenix-based financial institutions. Thank you for your time.
Thanks for coming down. Really appreciate it.
Kevin, on your right.
Next speaker is Justin Phillips. Justin. 2 minutes.
Good afternoon, Mayor Stanton and City Council. I'm Justin Phillips with the Phoenix Community Banking Initiative. I'm also in favor of the City of Phoenix to divest its funds from Chase Bank to a local institution. Most of you may know, as has been in the news, JP Morgan Chase recently lost $2 billion on proprietary trades. What was previously seen as a sound bank is now widely known as one that makes risky investments. With this information, I feel that it's in the best interest of the City of Phoenix to look into divesting its funds to a more sound institution. What was previously a vote that may be non-controversial, I feel the City of Phoenix now cares very much about. So I'm in support of the petition, which is now online. So thank you for your time.
Thank you much for being here. Appreciate it. Next speaker is Margado Blancas. Margado? Margarito? I apologize. Is that correct? Yes, Margarito. Margarito, I'm sorry. 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mayor. Thanks for the opportunity to talk here. This is my first time coming to a City Hall meeting and sort of voicing my opinion and my concern. I come here today just to sort of voice a concern over small groups of people that have been gathering at Cesar Chavez Plaza. That we come together in a way of guarantee that we are peaceably assembling. Just because Phoenix is a diverse city, there's diverse groups that are coming together to try to bring about positive changes, and some of these groups even sort of help you as leaders sort of put you in those roles. So my concern is that me taking part in these meetings with these groups, concern I have is these overzealous officers coming in with threatening language and with authoritative language saying, some examples are that they mentioned that for example, the plaza closes whenever they say so, or threatening to arrest children or adults just simply that are gathering at public places. So that's my concern, and I hope that that you as the mayor, the city manager, allow the fostering of these diverse groups that simply, in my opinion, are working to bring about positive changes. We want to continue to meet together with that safety, with a guarantee, protection of our rights, that are guaranteed by the Constitution. So, not all of us are the bad guys that these law enforcement are looking after. We're actually creating positive dialogue. And again, thanks for the chance, opportunity.
Thank you very much.
Allow me to talk.
All right, good. City Manager.